Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a full review on Winding Tree. It's a potential disruptor for the travel industry. It's not going to be it's not a paid review. It's me. I've come across this ICO that's coming out February 1st and thought it was very interesting. Thought you guys might be interested in it, and so I'm doing a review on it. So if you guys aren't familiar with me, I'm Crypto Knight. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook page where I post a lot of information about news and things that are coming out there. So make sure you subscribe there as well. And before we get too far involved here, you guys, remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify is key to success. And I'm not a financial advisor, so take that into consideration when you hear my reviews. So let's get started. So this is Winding Tree's website. They have a token on the Ethereum blockchain coming out. February 1st is the ICO. LIF is the token symbol. LIF, however you want to say it. So here's their website. You probably want to know what it is. First off, let's talk about what the problem is that they're trying to solve. So they're in the travel industry, and there's some scary facts about the travel industry that you guys probably don't know about, and I want to let you guys know so you realize how important something like this could be. So right now there's when you buy an airline ticket or rent at a hotel, there are a lot of middlemen in between there. So there's whatever website you order it through, Travelocity, Hotwire, whatever, the website. So there's those guys, they take a cut. They take usually around 15%. So there's that cut. There's also the credit card fees that you have to pay. Typically, they have to pay that cut, and it's usually between 3 and 5%. It's highly marked up for some reason in the travel industry. But so we're talking about a 20% loss to the potential supplier of the travel service, and that's actually scary. I have some relatives that own a bed and breakfast, and another one that owns rental properties in Hawaii, and they use these services. They use Airbnb, VRBO. They also take their cuts as well. So a lot of money is coming out of the hands of the services and rising the prices for the consumers. So a blockchain could fix all that. So one other thing about this industry is there's two companies in the US that own 95% of the online travel industry. That's a shocking figure, actually. So there's Expedia and Priceline. Expedia, they own Travelogo, Travelocity, Hotwire, Hotels.com, Agencia, CarRentals.com, Classic Vacations, and several other websites. You think you're getting you think there's competition out there because you see all these websites, but there isn't. So Expedia owns 75% of the market. Priceline owns most of the rest of the market. They own kayak.com, booking.com, Agato, rentalcars.com, and several others as well. So there isn't competition. And when there's no competition, what do we have? We have a lack of innovation in the industry. So there isn't anyone innovating, trying to make things any better, because there's two big giants out there. They're happy with what they're getting, and their profits every year keep growing and growing, and they keep buying more websites so that the consumers get the shaft on that. So that's the problem, and how is Winding Tree going to solve it? So what is Winding Tree? It's an open source Ethereum-based travel distribution platform serving both the consumer and the supplier of travel products, which includes airlines, hotels, bed and breakfasts, rental cars, all that stuff. So it's going to be a platform where airlines, all these hotels, all these things. They can list their services available, and consumers can go directly to them, pay directly to them without any credit card fees, and Winding Tree is not taking any transaction fee for the service. So that is pretty exciting, pretty game changing. So they're trying to make travel a little bit more enjoyable because it'll be cheaper, easier to find. There'll be more competition out there. The little mom and pop bed and breakfast out there, they're going to be able to list in there without any trouble, without having to rise the prices because they're losing that 20%. And so this is a potential game changer here, guys. That's why I wanted to do this video. So in short, what they're offering is it's a free market travel with equal compensation for all players, lowering fees for entry for all parties, and they're doing away with the industry middlemen. So that's the summary of what they're offering. And my sense of of what they're, if they can deliver what they're promising here, is the prices on their system, you would think, would be cheaper because there's not that markup. So when prices are cheaper, where do consumers go? They go to the cheaper price, and it's going to drive consumers to their platforms, and it's either going to put all these other websites out of business, or it's going to force them to innovate as well. And that's what we want if we're free market enthusiasts like I am. We want innovation, we want competition. So this is very exciting. So, and another thing it might do is it might, because all the transactions are done on the LIF token, on this cryptocurrency, it might actually draw more people into the cryptocurrency world just because they want to get a hold of this LIF token. So they might realize, well, I got to buy some Bitcoin and then I can get some LIF tokens out of that. So then it might open their eyes to the possibilities of cryptocurrencies. So that's a very exciting potential as well. So why don't we go check out some more of the website here. So they've got if you guys should watch this video. This is the COO Pedro Anderson. He's talking, explaining the program here, and talking about the problems with the travel industry as a whole. So pretty good stuff there. So some of the partners are actually some pretty big wigs. So they do have a potential to disrupt the industry, but they've still got these big partners out there. So that's really exciting. So they partnered with Lufthansa, Swiss Air, New Zealand, Austrian, Brussels Airlines, Eurowings, and one of the largest hotel chains in Scandinavia. It's called Nordic Choice Hotels. They have 190 hotels. They're also on board as well. And another thing to note is ATEC Foundation, which is responsible for Aruba's technical development. They've also partnered with Winding Tree, and these guys are basically trying to prevent all these potential revenues from leaving their small island country, and so they see a big potential with Winding Tree, and they've partnered up with them. So that's kind of cool as well. And I anticipate more groups are going to sign on as well. So we've got the team here. So I went through their information, and what I've found is they're very heavy. The team is very heavy into development, like programmer. They've got programming experience and they've got blockchain experience, so they're good with that. But they don't seem to have much experience with the travel agency as a whole, which you would hope they would have. However, their advisors seem very well diversified in the travel industry, and they're going to be bringing a lot of experience there. They've also got marketing experience, so you would hope that they would have someone in from the travel industry on their team. But it's nice to see that they're compensating with the advisors. So there's always that to consider. And they're also hiring, so if you guys are developers or have any of these, if you're a full stack JavaScript developer or decentralized app developer, you can get a job with them. They're very connected on social media. Here is their Twitter account. They post every day or two some information, so go check that out, you guys. So they do have a one page white paper, and they have a full in-depth white paper. So if you just want the quick details, go check out the one pager. So one thing that I've found from the one paper is this little information here. So I'll just read it to you. The fuel of our platform is the LIF token. LIF is an ERC20 compatible token with added functionality required by travel companies to send the necessary information within transactions. LIF tokens will have 3 additional methods compared to the basic ERC20 token, through which the LIF holder is able to send value data and or execute a function on those transfers. This brings extra value and use cases to the token, allowing companies to design more complex tailored applications to our platform. So there's going to be more functionality than what we typically see with ERC20 tokens. So I thought that was kind of awesome. So that's a little bit different than a lot of these other ICOs that we get into, and it's just a typical smart contract that we have between the parties. So pretty exciting. So there's also the full in-depth white paper here, lots of content here. And this comment here basically tells you what, this is their summary, and they say, we are creating the next generation decentralized travel platform on Ethereum, allowing for a true peer-to-peer economy to free up creativity and innovation in the travel industry. So that'll be exciting if they can do this, guys. If they can pull that off, then it's going to be pretty massive. So what's the token used for? So you can list, I'm not sure, I couldn't determine if you're going to have to pay to list your services on the system, and that those funds would go to Winding Tree. I didn't see that anywhere. So there's a chance that that's not the case, but I'm guessing that that would be the case. So when you pay for an airline ticket or pay for a hotel through their service, you use the LIF token for that. And it's going to be a fee-free international payment. So you can buy something from Jamaica, from Norway, wherever, and there's no fee for international transactions or payments, and that's very exciting. Lowering the fees for consumers, super exciting for that. And then yeah, there's gonna, if you have that token, there's gonna be that democratic governance, which I talked about, where you can vote for changes on the platform. So that's exciting. And so, like I mentioned, it's an ERC20 token. The sale is, the ICO starts February 1st. The price is going to be 1 Ethereum will get you 1,000 LIF tokens in the first week. The second week, it'll get you 900 LIF tokens. There's going to be no hard cap, so that's going to be interesting. So who knows how many there's going to be out there. So there's an unlimited supply until the end of the ICO is over. Then that cap is there's going to be no more tokens after that. So we'll see how that goes. And however many they sell, 25% will be given to Winding Tree. So maybe they sell 75,000 to the public, then 25,000 will be given to Winding Tree. That's how that's going to work. I didn't see anything about the KYC. However, the CEO is American, so I don't know if that really plays into the whole, whether there's going to be whether they're going to limit the buying to Americans or not. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully there's no limit there, and everyone can get their fair share. So my estimation of this, and take this however you want, but Winding Tree does, if they do this right, if they deliver this, then this is going to be a game changer. It has the potential to be a game changer in an incredibly tight-knit industry. And for all our sakes, I do wish them good luck. And I hope that they succeed with this project. And this is going to be good for consumers and people that offer services. And it will connect them directly. And it's very exciting. So I think I've covered everything, you guys. Make sure you guys do your own homework. Don't just take what I say, but hopefully that helps you guys with your investigation on this one. So this is my review of Winding Tree. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm Crypto Knight, and we will see you guys next time.